place in China you wouldn't believe exists. Let's just jump right into it.
At the heart of Guangzhou, one of China's top cities, just steps away from its busy
Bro, look at how packed it is.
center, hides a row almost swallowed by high rises, Shipai Village. From above, it looks like a great maze. In this area of only 0.73 square kilometers,
Yo, what the?
a great maze. In this area of only 0.73
Bro, look at this. Looks like some kind of hallway, right? Like where you're supposed to walk, and then you just see some random guy with a bike there, bro. What the? That's how packed it is.
About the size of 100 football fields. There are more than 3,000 buildings with a resident population of over 100,000. Densely packed buildings and intricate streets.
Okay, so how do you even get a city to look like this, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, how is this even possible that a city like this exists? Like, look at the buildings here, bro. They're so close to each other. Like, how is this even possible?
Make it routine for delivery drivers to get lost here.
Oh yeah, and imagine being a delivery driver, bro.
As I walk inside this construction, I could feel the air temperature just instantly drop by at least 5 degrees. Because you see there, it's pretty much...
Damn, yo, I thought it would be warm. You know what I'm saying? I thought it would be warmer because there's so many people, you know what I'm saying, it's that close to each other. But I mean, yeah, you can't see the sky from here, bro. So it makes sense that it's cold, right?
From inside this construction.
This place is often called the modern-day Kowloon Wall City by outsiders. Though small in size, it has all the basic amenities.
Like, how much do you think it costs to rent an apartment there then?
Another reason Shipai Village earns this nickname is that it feels like another city of darkness. The village is incredibly dense, filled with handshake buildings, so close together that restaurants can literally reach across narrow
Like, how do you build this, bruh? Look how close it is, bruh.
And shake hands.
You see, there's like no gap between these two buildings.
Because the buildings are constructed wall to wall with almost no spacing and setbacks, sunlight barely reaches the ground. Lower floors are often dim, humid, and ventilated only through alley gaps. Like Kowloon's, many buildings were added floor by floor by individual owners without formal urban planning.
We are getting a little lost in this narrow passageway here. 呢度冇路啦。有冇路啊？
Imagine using Google Maps on here, bruh. Trying to find a way to somewhere, bruh. It's gonna be impossible, right?
冇，我覺得我哋行唔到。我都覺。
Unless they have some kind of Google Maps that is just for them, you know what I'm saying?
OK， 走了。好啊。好啦，我们回家啦，回家。
You might have the exact same question as I do. Why does the city have such a massive yet chaotic landscape right in the middle of its most expensive district? Here is what I found. Shipai started as a rural village long before Guangzhou's urbanization. The land here is collectively owned by native residents, not by the government.
Wait,
As the
what?
city center area expanded, this land became extremely valuable.
So it's not owned by the government? What the f?
Yet, it was never fully subjected to the same urban planning regulation as the surrounding zones. That's why we now see the sharp contrasts in the landscape. A dense, almost self-contained neighborhood.
But this is kind of crazy, bro. Like, is this the city? Like, right here? Is that the only thing? Because if you look right outside of it, like, there's buildings tall, beautiful buildings, and there is like space between them. You know what I'm saying? I think I even see a pool right there.
Inside Guangzhou's glittering CBD.
I don't know if it's a pool, but
As I walk through the village, I notice landlords sitting by the entrance of buildings, looking for new tenants to rent their rooms.
rooms vary in size and price. Duh! There's a studio renting at 500, what is a yen? $70 per month. Oh, I mean, that's not bad, but then at the same time, what's their salary? You know what I'm saying? Like, because $70 to us doesn't sound like a lot, right? But then that might be a lot there. And it probably is. Let's see. What's the yearly salary in China? So $17,000 to $18,000 a year, right? So $70 to rent is, it's not expensive, but it's like in the range it should be, I think, right? Wait, what?
Here are 2 rental listings I found. Given their price, location, and condition, I think they are quite decent.
This looks nice. I mean, it's small, obviously, but it looks nice.
I saw online that some people describe this place as a slum, but what they don't realize is that many native villagers are actually quite well off. They receive annual dividends from the villagers' collective economy, which includes rental housing, commercial developments, and land use rights. However, it's hard to find concrete numbers since locals tend to keep this information private, but rumor online suggests that annual dividend range anywhere from 7,000 to 120,000 RMB per person.
这是你的猫猫吗？对呀。它叫什么名字？
His name is Meow Meow.
可以摸它是吗？
可以的，可以打字。
好乖。谢谢你让我摸它。
我家还有一只狗，
是吧？是什么狗狗？
泰迪呀。
Shipai Village is crowded and chaotic, but also deeply real. For many dream chasers who wanted to start a new life in a metropolitan city for more opportunities, Shipai Village is often their first stop in Guangzhou. It's these very buildings that make it possible for countless migrant workers to build a life in this big city. Here, rent can be as low as 500 RMB per month, enough to get a small room right at the heart of downtown. For many young people coming from other provinces,
500, that's the lowest?
it is a way to stay in the city and keep their dream alive at a low cost. Just like renting a tiny room in the middle of Manhattan for just $100 a month. Some people found their first job here, some wrote their first song, and later become stars. Others move on and become tech founders, like Ding Lei, the Chinese billionaire founders and CEO of NetEase, a major internet and gaming company who also once lived here. And there are many who choose to stay, continuing to dream in this village within the city.
Damn, people are just sleeping outside at work. Like, what's going on, bruh? So that means that the city is kind of safe, right? Or it is safe if you can just sleep outside like that, right?
Shipai village will soon become history. The village now stands at a major turning point. It is scheduled for demolition. This densely packed community of concrete and alleyways will soon disappear from Guangzhou city center. Every staircase, window, and street that once carried daily life will become part of history. If you have the chance to visit Guangzhou, take some time to walk through Shipai village before it's gone.
I mean, bro, I don't think I want to do that. Like, I'm gonna get lost, bro. I'm never gonna get home. But nah, I mean, it was a good video. You know what I'm saying? Good.